Hey, shalom, brothers and sisters. Welcome back. I thank you again for joining me. Hey, today I want to talk about the Salvation Army. We all know the name, of course. Sort of like a thrift store type thing. You go in there, look around. They got some interesting stuff. You can purchase stuff. Donate stuff here and there. But I just wanted to give a little brief little history or whatever you want to call it about them. I looked it up, and the man who first started it was a man named William Booth, and his biography's right here. He was born in 1829, passed away in 1912, an English religious leader and founder of the Salvation Army in 1852. William Booth became a minister in the Methodist Church, but by 1865, he had started his own independent religious sect. In 1878, the Christian mission at Whitechapel, London, which he had organized, became the Salvation Army. So he started in England, and as I'm going to continue right here. Okay, Christian group started in 1865 in England to spread the word of Yeshua and to help the poor and the needy. The founder, William Booth, was a Methodist minister. He began his work by holding religious meetings outdoors, in tents and theaters, and preaching any place he could draw a crowd. In 1879, the movement was organized into a military structure. Interesting. The members called it the Salvation Army and named William Booth as their first general. In 1880, the Salvation Army began operating in the United States. Today, the Salvation Army makes use of outdoor brass bands to attract passerby. Once the people are assembled, either the meeting is held on the street or everyone is invited indoors for a religious service. Besides their spiritual work, the Salvation Army maintains hospitals, shelters for the homeless, and workshops to help those without jobs. There are, roughly close to maybe about 1 million of the Salvation Army living in the United States. Roughly, 750,000 to 1 million, somewhere around there. But, when you think about it, first thing you think of is, oh, it's just sort of a thrift store and everything. It's sort of like a Goodwill store, but there's sort of similarities there, but this is a religious movement, a religious, cause. That's what started out, and because and in time, because of their commitment and everything to helping their fellow man, they started setting up hospitals and homeless shelters and all kinds of soup kitchens, all kinds of things to help people out. And, that's pretty good. But, when it comes to their doctrines, they sort of have a, regular churchianity stuff going on, their doctrines. I mean, but I've been to a couple of them in the past, and before I even knew about their complete history, I didn't know they were, part of a religious, sort of like a structure or church. I didn't know that, and it's just interesting to hear about it. And anyways, let me know what you think about the Salvation Army and the history and everything. If you want to add more, just go down to the comment below and let me know what you think about it. I just find it kind of fascinating, and and they've done, like I've said, they've done great work. They help countless people, from hospitals to, like I said, homeless shelters, finding jobs, soup kitchens, all kinds of things. They help their fellow man, and that's a plus. I mean, even a lot of, there's a lot of churches out there. If you're a member and something happens, a lot of churches out there don't help you, and you might be a member. They don't help you. They're just not into that type of stuff. I don't know why, but they should. Churches and assemblies should help their followers and everything. They should help them in their needs and time of needs, because everybody goes through rough patches in life, and that's what the community is, the fellowship, the church, whatever assembly. They're there to help. We're there to help each other. I mean, and obey Yahweh and love Yeshua and love each other, and that's the way it is. Somebody falls, you pick them up, help them out the best you can with what you have, and as a community, as a, like a church community, with a lot of people in it, I mean, it's just like an army, an army's going to come and help their down soldier, of course, and that's what, should do. You should help your fellow man the best you can. And, when it comes to, the more numbers, the better that you can help somebody. That's what I'm getting at. And, anyways, I just, wanted to share that little bit of information with you. I didn't want to go into a long thesis or anything about it, but I invite you to look it up if you want to look up their origins too, and look up, whatever about them, or look them up on the internet or watch videos about who they are, what they are, go at it, I encourage you to. And anyways, I thank you again for joining me. And if you like the video, please give me a big thumbs up and hit that notification bell. And also appreciate if you subscribe. Watch my other videos, by the way, and watch definitely the ones that pique your interest. And thank you again for joining me. Till we meet again, peace out and shalom.